How do you do, my dudes? Welcome back to Completely Average Gaming. Welcome to Cities Skylines today. Hope you're having an absolutely awesome day and that you're excited for some more. It's been a blast with the first one. Today I figured we would work a little bit more on the industrial side of things. We'll work a little bit on the residential, put in a park, expand the land we got, put in a highway entrance. A lot to do, so let's just jump right in. As you might have been able to see in the background there, I've put in another exit from the roundabout. We'll have a look at where that is in a second. But the exit there, grounded off the Steam Workshop, everything works dandy. I've gone ahead and I've changed up the roads a little bit on a couple of the roads because lane mathematics, probably the only place in the city so far that has any of that, but you know, worth doing a little effort anyways. And that's what we done. I didn't realize this for some weird reason, but the elevation of the road there is actually a -6, which I didn't notice until it was a little bit too late. Now I kind of just went with it. I'll figure it out eventually. And you know, shit happens, as they say. Now we'll also have a roundabout on each side of this junction, leading off to two different industrial areas. One of them, the new industrial area, which we'll work on in a second, is going to be also, like, the roundabout there will also lead off to a cargo train station, which I think will help out the traffic a lot. Moving forward, we're not there yet, but you know, in the future, planning for the future and hoping for the best. Now, coming up to this point, I had already decided that I wanted the junctions off of the roundabout to be as far away from each other as possible. I only wanted 3 of them, so or there will be 4, but 2 of them are in one directional, the ones leading up to the highway. And by doing so, I wanted to have kind of a smooth exit on both sides. One leading off to the industrial area, which we're working on in a minute. It will also be a road there going over to the first residential zone we worked on last episode. And on the other side, of course, being the cargo station eventually. We're far away from that still, but or I don't remember when the cargo station is unlocked. We'll have a look at that later on. But I think this will work out. We'll also give the citizens another way to get over to the industrial area. We're starting to unlock some more road types, so we're using the industrial road, 2-way road. It looks a bit more shabby and kind of feels more in its right element in the industrial area. So we might change around some of the roads in the other industrial area, the one that we got already, as well as the roads in the city. Obviously not to industrial roads, but to more residential roads, kind of thing. At the end of this time lapse, we're just gonna put in another little residential block where we'll have the park that I mentioned we will be working on in this episode. It's gonna be in one of the squares right there, and I think like, I'm considering using the whole space. We've zoned it for now, but I'm considering just removing the zoning and putting a park in the whole square, the one with the natural space for it, you know, the hole in the middle. So we might do that, but I think it's about time we switch on over to real-time stuff. All right, let's go over this in slow motion where I can control the camera and not just pre-record everything. This is the residential stuff we've put in. The park is going to go right here is the plan. This is the industrial road or area. You can see the roads here look kind of shabby, which I actually think looks great in the industrial area. The road obviously switching around here, and I'm thinking, like, inside this road will be somewhat of a main road, the one going around here. But these roads right here, I'm kind of feeling like the roads with the trees, the 2-way roads, small roads with trees on, like these ones right here, or the ones next to them with just grass on it. Like, mix and match a little bit with that inside the residential cluster kind of thing. I don't know. I'm using a lot of words here which I'm not entirely sure if I've made up or not. And like, it's a bit weird to start building your city this way. I'm not sure how many people do that, but the reason why I do it is because I know I want industrial up here and, you know, spanning both sides of the road, hence this stuff. I know I'll want some kind of a residential area in this, kind of going up here as well. Residential up here and spanning like this general area. Maybe with some offices in the middle here. Eventually we'll see. But that's kind of why I'm building out this way, because I want to, you know, keep in mind where I want stuff later on, because my memory is shabby at best. Now I'm thinking we'll probably grab this tile or this tile. I haven't really decided yet which tile to grab, but one of these two will probably be the obvious one to grab. Now we got trains at 11,000. That's quite far away, so I think we'll start with that. But this time I will make sure that the someone who isn't named yet will remember to record the building of the park. We'll de-zone all of this and put the park in right here. All right, that's the park done. I figured we would do one last, or not one last, we got plenty more to do, but I figured we would do one more thing before we had a look at the area here as a whole. I've gone ahead and I've made a little curve here. We can curve it a little more because it looks a bit weird with the sharp corner. We'll go ahead and do that. We'll turn that out a little bit. Same with this one. This stuff. See, I want this area here to kind of be a commercial hotspot-ish kind of thing. We'll do something like that. That will be fine. Give me this stuff and just bang some commercial in there. And what we can do in order to utilize some of this space a little bit better and make it look prettier, you can go ahead and put in a little bit of a, is it quay? No, it's, yeah, quay. That's the word I was looking for. Brilliant. Going across like, I might want to curve that a little bit. A little bit out. Is that a bit much out, maybe? And curve back in again. Something like that. So that's way too far. We'll go ahead and get rid of those. Can I just grab you, move you in ever so slightly, just nudge it in just a little bit, and we might move this in not too long. When we need more water, hopefully we'll have access to another more potent water source by then. But yeah, one can always hope. Now I'm thinking you could probably do better than that. Let's move you out a little bit, and that out. There you go. There you go. Now if I were to say upgrade this road and then change it back again to that one. Beautiful. It should allow for some extra zonage going on. Now, there's another reason why I wanted to do this as well, because I want a special something of a building coming in here. Hopefully get used. I'm not sure if it works, but it does. It's gonna be awesome. We'll do that. We'll might want to do something about this junction, as this is supposed to be sort of like a main road, but we'll get to that in a minute. Now, in here, it's probably not under props. Might be under here. Yes, it is. Medium parking garage. Wouldn't you know it? Now, I'm thinking we should probably have that along the back side here, for the simple reason that having it here will make a lot of cars, if it works, will make a lot of cars pop out right there. How come you don't like this? All right, how about you just sit right there? We get buildings which might be a bit big. If it's a bit big, we'll come back and we'll exchange over something else later on. But I do believe we have several of these. Medium plaza, no. Maybe they are hiding in here. No, it's toll. Here we got some parking. Well, road depot, no. No. Well, I suppose I can go look for the rest of them on my own damn time. It would be very interesting if this worked and they just, magically jumped up there. Oh well, it's a parking garage. It's all it needs to be for now, I suppose. People can easily walk around. Yeah, it will be fine. It will be fine, and people will hopefully move in here in the not too distant future as well. We'll go ahead and do that. We'll put some water in there. It's already got water. What are you worried about, CAG? Beautiful. Let's get some glory shots of the newly built, newly made stuff. This is our city so far. It's expanded quite a bit since the last episode where we just had this little square right here, as well as this, and in that block right there, we now have another junction, another industrial area, another residential area, and another park, Willow Hill over there, which is awesome. I'm hoping this will also expand into a 3-star park eventually, because I want the gazebos. I think they're called big gazebos, and also put some of those in there. Hopefully get this one up to level 3 as well, because the higher the rank, the more money you can make, which is awesome. We're currently making quite a bit from parks, I'm guessing. Let's have a look. Where is it? It's in here somewhere. Parks. No. What? Is this the weekly park income? Really? Not more? All right, well, if you say so. Yeah, that's kind of the plan going forward as well. Expanding here, making more space for the park there, and this park is probably as big as it's going to get. But it might get some gazebos in here, it might get some smaller kind of amenities in here in order to make it more attractive, and bringing more people there in order to spend their hard, well-earned cash, so to speak. As for over here, the cul-de-sac area here, I think that really helps break up the pattern. There's a lot of empty space here, which will fill in with some trees and stuff, I think, because it looks a little too bare for my taste. I would love some feedback on that if you disagree or agree, for that matter. Be welcome to fling that down below in the comment section. I'm thinking this road here will eventually meet up with maybe down here on this side of the industrial area. The only worry I have with that is people taking the shortcut through here in order to get to this side. We might have to remedy that with some slower roads or some such. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how that goes. And for next episode, we didn't get to this one. We'll go ahead and expand one of these squares out, and either get a probably another like junction over here that will connect up to this roundabout here, or start working on the naturesque park. I've just 2 episodes so far, 2 parks done. Not so sure I want to do a third one, which will be the biggest one probably in the city, already next episode. But if you have any thoughts on that, be sure to let me know in the comment section. I also want to get into buses, public transport in general. Hopefully we can get trains and metro. Well, not trains. Trains is a bit far away, but at least metros by next episode. It's a little small of a city right now for metros to really be a viable transport option. But as we expand, it might be very viable. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to fling a massive like at it, as it really helps the channel out. Now, if you're new around here and you haven't done so already and enjoyed it, why not go ahead and subscribe down below on the red subscribe button, or hit the logo thing that's going to appear on my face in a minute. You can also watch one of my latest videos right down there. You can watch YouTube's suggestion right up there, and don't forget to leave some thoughts down below in the comment section as well. For example, naming schemes for the city, the districts, or the parks are up for grabs, so be sure to grab them. Now, that's going to be it for me. I've been Average. You've been absolutely awesome. Thank you so much for joining, and I'll see you next time. Till then, cheerio.